G'day, Spice Legends. Welcome to Burnin Bites Down Under, the hottest show down under. Spice Legends, we're about to have an awesome chat, have an interview with Greg Iron Guts Barlow, none other than the winner, the Australian chili champion himself, defending his title this year, August 13th at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Also a world record holder, smashing 160 Reapers. Oh, my God. So he got the world record for most Carolina Reapers eaten by a human being ever. How frightening. So we're about to talk all things chili with old Greg Iron Guts Barlow in a moment. So let's get a bit of an intro cranking and start that off, eh?
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control and if you can take it. All about your debt and if you can pay it. It's all about pain and who's gonna make it.
Hey, legend, how you doing?
Hello, everyone. I'm real well, thanks. How are you?
Oh, mate, Iron Guts Barlow. Mate, you have scared some people around the world with what you have accomplished, my man. Obviously,
time just coming through with the heat wave, taking everything in my path.
You're not wrong about that, mate. You've absolutely just set the world on fire with what you can do, and it's sort of like, it was so funny. I remember a lot of the New Zealanders talking smack to us, and then you double their record, and they're like, I guess we've got to get some more chilies, and so I'm so surprised. We originally designed the Australian Chili Championships to try and find a complete chili beast, and then we found you, mate. And you blew me away. I didn't even think that someone would be able to finish the Australian Chili Championship. That's kind of how I designed it. Going, well, maybe one day they'll beat it, and then the first year someone smashed it. I'm going, my God, what just happened?
You've got to go one better this year, haven't you? And you've supplied us with the death tube. What do you call that evil beast of a 31st round?
Death Incarnate. So there actually is more than 31 rounds. There is a few more rounds this year. So because you inspired me. You went, okay, 30. And I'm going, well, 30 is obviously not enough for Greg. So the thing that I did want to do with the competition was just to push people's limits in every way possible. So I've designed it this year as well. So if this might push your limits too.
So we all know we can do the pods, so I thought we'd start doing some sauces tonight.
That's right, mate.
A couple of different variety ones here. Apparently this is plum sauce. So it says that it's 10 out of 10, but
it's the dragon's blood. That's the dragon's blood from Chili Factory, isn't it, mate?
Yes. So this is what not got me into it, but it's how I found out that I could actually eat chilies. Was in Canberra doing the Floriade, walking around and saw this chili challenge, and you start off at number 10, and if you can do that, he'll let you go on to bigger and better things, which we've got. So we've got a 15 out of 10, and then once I do that, we'll try a 25 out of 10. So give this a bit of a shot. So
you got a bit to play with there, obviously. And is this from your prize pack that we gave you as well?
Yes.
So you haven't even finished. We haven't even finished your year's supply prize pack yet.
No.
No. Straight from the bottle, mate. Oh.
Well, I want to save the shot glass.
Shot glass too.
Shot glass. This was also in the prize pack from last year.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So I don't get an opportunity to use it. So I thought, I'll use it now.
Bastard Chris Hospital.
Don't want to taint it with a silly 10 out of 10. You can see what you mean by it is plum sauce. Yes, it's got a little bit of a bite to it, but no, the wife would have enjoyed that, I think. Maybe my 12-month-old daughter had enjoyed as well.
I'm worried about what kind of kid you're breeding, mate. If you're already quite dangerous if your genes go into your kid. But Matty, like, tell us a bit about you know, what's it called? It's no secret that you don't mind a bit of chili. What was your first chili experience, mate? Do you remember what your first chili experience ever was?
I grew some, what are they? The really tiny, small one, bird's eye chilies. And I remember eating them with Dad. Now, I always thought Dad was pretty good at eating chilies, but we went over to America and went to an Indian restaurant. And he goes, "I'll have spicy, please." And I said, "No, you're a little white man. You'll just have you can have mild. Don't tell me what I can and can't have. I want it spicy." So they brought out mild, and I'd never seen the vein in my dad's forehead pop out like it did. And he swore off chilies after that. So I grew these little bird eye chilies at home and was eating them with him, and he could only do one. And it's not, nah, I'm over this, can't do it anymore. And I could just keep on eating them. And I'm liking this. Didn't think any more of it until I went to Canberra to the what's called Floriade and found the chili factory. I really did enjoy it. So this is a 15 out of 10. This seems like I can drink it.
Whoa! What? There's just no stopping you, mate. What are you drinking? And that's the original Scorpion Strike. Jesus!
15 out of 10.
Show us how much is left in the bottle.
Oh, I didn't drink it all because I've got so many to go through. So
That's like, oh
just a
Jesus!
little bit left. No.
You are a worry, my man. So what's left of it now? Show us what's left.
The plum sauce is probably up to about there.
What? Yeah, if the genes transfer to the kid to the future of Australia, the chili pot should be good for another generation. That is a worry. What's your kid's name again?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. What would Elizabeth's names be? Oh, Elizabeth Iron Guts or Steel Guts. Far out.
Yeah.
Another monster. Somebody said. So what did you say got you into competition eating again? Sorry.
Well, my mates were doing chili wings back in the Bay during COVID. And obviously living in Melbourne, I couldn't do it with them. So I decided to go down to Woolworths and buy myself a whole heap of Carolina Reapers. It was 21. I blended them up and then put them with a kilo of wings and ate that and got it through about 8 wings and went, oh, okay, this is fairly hot. Mrs. had one, had half a bite, just like, "You asshole, how dare you do this to me?" Oh, okay, then this could be fun. My mates were getting their sauce from, I don't have it here at the moment. Yeah, I do. Melbourne hot sauce.
Oh, just a blank thing. I was like, what's happening there? He's flashing us.
Yeah, they were getting it from Melbourne hot sauce.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And so that was held at the local Brunswick store, and it was Sam and I made a day of it. We caught the tram in, had a bit of a laugh at some chili things, and I had no idea at the time that who I was up against or what I was doing. It was, as long as I don't get out the first round, I don't care.
What are you pouring into the horn shot glass now?
This is the Scorpion Strike on steroids. This is the 25 out of 10.
You're doing it as a third one.
Yeah. So I figured, these are a bit mild. I'll drink them straight out of the bottle because I don't want to taint the nice shot glass with something weak like that. We'll leave it nice and strong. So that's a full shot glass. If anyone can see that, it's all the way up to the top.
Jason says you guys are next level. What the fuck are you made of? Can we tilt your camera up a little bit, mate, so I can see your face a bit better? There we go.
I wish I had shot glasses like that when I was drinking because
that is a big shot glass too. I think that's at least a 60 mil for sure. 60 mil.
Standard shot glass, and that's what I'm dealing with. And
Joe, tilt towards the camera.
This is hollow.
Yeah, Jesus.
Wow.
Budgie's Jerky says, did you like my jerky last year, Greg?
Yes, very much so. Looking forward. We've got that again this year, don't we? So
should be 2 rounds of that one. That's what you were saying before. Oh my God.
That's thick.
Yeah, she's a chunky monkey, the Scorpion Strike on steroids. Show us the shot glass. Oh my god! You are an absolute monster, mate. I don't know how you do it. Seriously.
I've got my little jar over here that I can clean out my shot glass, so I can start fresh on the next batch.
Was this dinner tonight? Hell yeah, somebody just said. My man, so look, we all know you broke a world record before, like, but how did you do it? Like, how did that feel before, during, and after? Like, you told me that there was a bit of a medical issue beforehand. Are we allowed to talk about that at all?
Yeah, hell yeah. I had Ramsay Hunt syndrome, so shingles. The chicken pox came back and got me. So I lost. It was a stroke victim, pretty much. I lost all sensation in the right side of my face. It was drooping. The ambulance and everyone thought I did have a stroke. So PNR, MRIs, CAT scans, blood tests. I had spinal tap fluid. If anyone wants to know, spinal tap fluid is clear. I thought it would be red or some other colour, but it's clear. And it can't. They take a needle about this big and stick it in your back to do it. Yes, wasn't very pleasant at all. The worst part about it was no one knew what it was. I went into hospital with a headache, and that's what I was telling them.
Jason said, and all I found was chili.
Well, I did ask. I said, "Can it be from chili? Is that the case?" And he goes, "How much are you eating?" I said, "Do you really want to know? I'm about to go eat 160." I didn't know, but I knew that I was going to go up to Newcastle because I spent that couple of days in hospital organising the Beyond Blue page and getting some sponsorship and trying to organise it all that way. But I was a little bit worried. I'm going, I'm fresh out of hospital. I was literally 5 days out of hospital before I went up to Newcastle to eat all those chilies.
Yeah, that was really concerning. I wasn't just worried about our world record. I was worried about you, mate. Like I was genuinely concerned for your health and your well-being, you know. And then eventually you just go, nah, stuff it. Let's do it. And I was just like, unbelievable. I just couldn't believe that you just pushed on anyway. And then you went on to break a world record anyway. And I'm just like, what is this guy made of? Like, has he got Superman blood or something? Or what is... I know.
47 grams off a kilo. Like, why didn't you just push me? It's just like, come on, mate. 953? Sure you don't want to get a kilo? Pussy. I have a mate in the crowd that's looking at me, shaking his head, going, "You're going to stop there? I saw you a friend. What are you doing?" And I said, "Yeah, okay then."
So what do you got there, mate? What's this next one?
Ring sting. So
that's Australian extreme chili condiments. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did see that logo quite a fair bit up in Newcastle when we were there. So, and with all the sponsors and everything kicking around on your page, I see that go up quite a fair bit. So we'll give it a go. It's only rated as hot, so it can't be too bad.
Only rated as hot. So here's a question: Why are you pouring that one or swigging that? Okay, drink. Please explain the pain. Bree says, "Do you actually feel pain? What is the story with that, mate? Or how much have you drunk? Show us the bottle."
This one's easy, so probably about half.
Fucking hell.
I've always
can you explain that at all?
Pain. I've always injured myself, always been in the wars. Look, I've got skin off me all over the place. That was from indoor soccer on Monday night. So fell over. I've got plates in the wrists.
What were you saying before? You were saying before the needle that they shoved in you was in your spine, right?
Yes.
That's right. And was it in a disc or in the vertebrae?
In between the vertebrae. So they had to take the spinal fluid from, and so obviously you can't get. No, I think they might have had to go through the bone in order to get that. I don't know, mate. It was in my back.
Yeah.
So
it sounds incredibly painful. Do they give you anaesthetic for that, or is that you've just got to hold it still.
They give you a local, and so you don't feel the needle going in or anything, but it's still a needle going into your spine. So, and obviously, like anything, you've got to sign waivers, and they've got to tell you about everything. It's like, don't tell me, I don't care. Just make me better. I don't want to be
Just get it over and done with.
a needle to the spine to get me out of hospital, then so be it. I'll do it.
Yeah, so Jason was saying spinal taps are painful. Had them before with that local. It fucking hurts. Yeah. So when the local wore off, what did it feel like? Did it feel like a truck had hit you or something? Or
No, it's just because it's not the needle's long, but it's not big. It's just a normal needle. So, and I've got everything else going on because I hadn't come up with a solution yet. The headache was the most excruciating pain I've ever. Sorry, gout. Gout's the most excruciating pain I've ever had. But this was up there, and I couldn't concentrate. By the end of it, I couldn't open my eyes. I was a little bitch to the nurses, so they weren't giving me painkillers anymore. I just had to, I wouldn't say grin and bear it, but yeah, I just had to shut my eyes and hope for the best. And 3 or 4 days later, we got to the end of it. So went into hospital thinking that it was a stroke. That was ruled out fairly quickly, and they thought that it might have been Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, but they couldn't find a rash. That's apparently part of the side effects from it. And the speech is starting to slur now. The chilli's kicking in. I can see the eyes are blinking. So there was no rash, and it wasn't until about 4 or 5 days later that they ran out of tests, and they were just going to give me painkillers and send me on my way home with a migraine. And I said, "Oh, well, would you mind telling my wife that, because she's not going to believe that I've just spent the last 5 days in hospital with a migraine. She's going to call me a pussy and say, well, I could have given you an aspirin. What are you going to the hospital for? You just didn't want to babysit. Come back home. You're not getting out of it that easy."
Yeah.
And as he's done that, he's gone, "Oh, so that would explain the rash in his ear." And the doctor's got, "What, rash?" And because they were coming in on one side of the bed, they never saw the rash on the other side. And because it was so painful, I wouldn't let them go near that side. It was just, ouch, stay away, just give me painkillers, I'll be right.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got it in the end, but it was a long, slow, painful, drawn-out process. 3 MRIs, 3 vials of spinal fluid, 6 X-rays, CAT scans.
Yeah, and that sounds like that Justin Bieber was going on about. He cancelled a whole show because of that, and his eye went a bit all skew with, and same with his mouth and stuff like that. Apparently, is that right?
Yeah, paralysis half your face. So, well, depending on what muscle it attaches to. So, shingles can come back from anywhere. They can attach rather to your hip, to your knee, to any sort of muscle in your body. When it attached to the side of my face, to the ear muscle, that's when it became Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. So had it have been in the elbow, it'd probably be called something else. It'd still be called shingles, but they'd have whoever discovered it, not Ramsay, but
Gordon Ramsay.
So that's what the disease or the illness that I had. It was, wait, I can get ahead of myself here. Let's start with the ultra hot.
So what are you trying now?
So what I'm doing is going 1, 2, 3. So I did
different brands
first up, and so worked my way down there, and now I'm starting up at the weak stuff at hot, and now I'm going to go on to the ultra hot. And yes,
wow,
it's starting to affect me now. I can feel the voice going, the eyes are fluttering away. This is looking thicker.
So the chili does affect you.
To dig this out.
So the chili does affect you, you know?
Yeah. The days after Newcastle, I couldn't taste anything. Coffee wasn't too bad, but the eating of ice, that's what I do as a job. I fix ice makers for Frostline. That was excruciating pain. Eating ice, but it tastes like chili. no, this isn't fair. This was days later. I don't want to eat chili anymore. I just want to eat ice. But no,
Did,
couldn't
did
do
you
it.
say that 2 weeks after the record that you couldn't taste anything but chili?
2 weeks. Yep.
2 weeks
It
after the record.
totally killed
Wow.
all my taste buds, all my. I could feel temperature going in and out. I think it was at least a week before I could enjoy a coffee. I was having coffee in the morning going, I'm getting the caffeine, the side effects, the buzz off it, but I'm just not enjoying the taste. Someone has done something to my coffee. Oh, that's right. Almost a kilo worth of chili.
Oh, mate. What's going on? It's freezing a little bit. Oh, there you go. So, wow. Just skulls it, mate. I just don't. Show us the bottle.
This stuff's chunky.
Okay.
Someone was after the brand of it. It is Australian Extreme Chili Condiments.
Yeah. Yeah, by Rob Dunn. He's an absolute legend, that guy.
Local shop, but if you do, slap the owner and say thank you.
Yeah, Rob Dunn. He's a legend. He's in New South Wales.
That's like a salsa. That's nice. I'd have that on my taco.
Yeah, he's got great flavours as well. So tell us a bit about what was your best and your worst chili experience, mate? What is he drinking now?
Oh, same one. I just like the taste of that. That was really nice.
Did you get off?
I think I've killed all my taste buds because I don't think that was very hot, but it was super tasty. That's getting a big thumbs up from me. Best and worst experience. Probably the worst was the first chili contest that I did here in Melbourne because Sam wouldn't let me kiss her for 3 days. I was stunk and reeked of that much chili that she wouldn't get me near her. And she nah, still too much. Go away. Wait another day.
So it wasn't because of the chili. It was because your missus didn't want to touch it.
Yeah, through the chili because I stunk her, like it just burnt so much. Here's the funny story. After Newcastle, obviously I got rid of most of it out the top end. Out the bottom end still hadn't come out yet. So the first one wasn't bad. I was just getting rid of macas and dinner from the night before and everything. Flew on home, saw my daughter for the first time. So I had to hold her in my arms, dancing around. I know this feeling. And she'd just gone to sleep. And you can't just put a baby down. I've got to hold her for the next 10 minutes to make sure she's really asleep. I can't hold her for 10 minutes. I can't put the baby down either. Sorry, you're coming in the toilet with me. And I had like a poncho sleeping gown on, so that's gone over the toilet. And then the tank has just come straight up and smacked my daughter in the face. I've never seen it before. It was so funny. She's woken up violently, pushed off me with her, just looked at me like, Dad, what on earth is that coming up from you? So that was my daughter's first experience of chili.
So you've already initiated her in the chili world already, and she's only, 12 months did you say?
12 months. So when I first won in Melbourne, Sam was about 11 months pregnant. So.
Wow. So your child, it sounds like your child is going to be absolutely balls deep in the chili world before she even can speak.
Wow. Unfortunately, my daughter takes after me, so she's going to be a little terror no matter what. She'll be eating this and skateboarding. I've got her a nice little skateboard already, so.
Wow, that's quite frightening, mate. And what was the best chili experience, you reckon?
Oh, okay. Every time I win at here in Melbourne mainly when I did it, I went in there as an underdog. No one knew me. I only just moved to Melbourne, so I had no friends. Had no one. And I was at the end of the crowd, so with 10 people sitting up there, and they went to the first person. Yeah, sorry, who was 8 months pregnant. Just, yeah, you got me on my mask. I told you the chili's kicked in. Leave me alone.
Your missus coming in.
People sitting up on the chairs. And the MC has gone to the first one. Who expects this person to win? The crowd, yeah. And then as they've gone down, the crowd's obviously getting more and more bored and they don't want to cheer on every single person. So by the time they get to meet the 10th person, do you expect Greg to win? Yeah, woo. I'm like, oh, well, as long as I don't lose, I'm quite happy with the, yeah, woo. By the end of it, Greg, 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 500 people chanting my name. Yeah, that was awesome. Or maybe the last time that I went down there, brought mother-in-law down, and she's not a chili head. She thinks I'm a bit stupid. Well, no, she knows I'm stupid for doing this. I've got no doubt I am. But I thought, oh, well, come out. Sam has to stay at home and look after the bub. You might as well do it. And I could see the hesitation in her, and she had a friend with her. So we go, oh, I'll just go up and I'll see when I'm competing and what we can do about it. Well, as we get up there, owners knew who I was, the bar people knew who I was. There was 4 or 5 groupies that were like, oh, I remember you from last year. Do you remember me? Not a clue. Here's a photo. Yep, I'm Isaac from Chile. I do not remember that photo. And so I've gone into the competition and the owners have looked after her mother-in-law like, are you standing up? But you're Greg's mother-in-law. Like, what do you do? We'll have a chair for you. Is there something that we can get you to drink? Is there anything that you'd like to eat? Just come with us. And you got treated like royalty. And that was
So she loved
ultra
that.
special. Yeah, but I think I dig that as well. Someone else looking after someone I care about is an awesome feeling. So, yeah, I dig that. Ooh, it's a little
There
bit
you
rainy
go. So
outside.
what are we playing with now, mate? What is this?
This is still from the
Australian Extreme Chili Condiments?
Australian Chili Condiment, but this is thick. So this one doesn't rate how hot it is. It just
Is this
says,
Where's the Dummy?
yeah, where's the
Where's
dummy?
the Dummy
Take it.
Director's Blend?
Yeah, you must
This
be
one's
18
bloody
years
hot.
old to drink this. Oh, well, thanks for telling me before I poured it. Bloody come out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's a chunky monkey, this one. Bloody oath, mate. So, look,
Make it a spoon.
I will let you decide what to do with that, mate. You know, you're in charge of your own destiny. Oh, mate, just absolutely goes for it. He's like, why not? Oh, man. Far out. Oh, chunky. So let's talk belts, titles, and the Australian champ, mate. Far out. Like, what do you? We know that you're going to attempt New Zealand in September and try and take on their champion. And there's the Pan Pacific belt that's been held by them. How do you feel about that? And what is your game plan going into that? We're approaching the New Zealand Chili Championships. What do you think going into that, mate? What's your game plan for that?
For Newcastle, I was worried. I was thinking, I don't have a shot in this. I'm no good. I'm a one-hit wonder. Blah blah blah. All that self-doubt. And I've seen his video when he ate 80, and that's an achievement alone. And that's all I'd like to say before then. And I think I did about 43 in my first competition because they just kept on force feeding it into me. They were trying to get rid of someone else, and he wouldn't bow out. So they were, well, okay, then eat another 3. And so we'd eat another 3, and he wouldn't bow out. And I'm looking like this, and he's looking like everyone else that eats chili, just sweating and convulsing and snot dripping out his nose. I thought I was actually going to get disqualified from vomiting because of the snot dripping down his face, and it was just gross. And so, yeah, I'm feeling confident now. I have done one sauce challenge since then, and obviously ate those stupid amounts of chilies at Newcastle. I'll give it a go. It's going to be fun. My cousin's over there, and I haven't seen her in a while, and she's starting to get a group together, so I will have someone and a few people chanting for me, and so it won't be just everyone going for the hometown hero. I'll have my little posse there, and hopefully the crowd will be the exact same as last time. I'll go in there, the underdog, no one knows who I am, and by the time I've wiped everyone, there's only 2 of us left. It'll be chanting, Iron guts, iron guts.
Well, I think in the chili community, it'd be hard pressed to see people that are official or pretty connected in the chili community that don't actually know who you are now. Like I think you've shocked a lot of people out of discomfort or out of their comfort zone, going, "Whoa!" Like, you've pushed the boundaries what a human can achieve, and that's quite. It's not just frightening. It's awesome. It's amazing to see just what a human being is capable of. But one of the things that struck me, I said, because before you did the world record, I said, "Oh, so you said, oh, I want another challenge," and I said, "What kind of challenge?" And I said, "Like, what are you willing to do?" And you go, "Listen, I want my name on Google. People want to be able to search, have my name pop up on Google." Like, how do you feel about that? Is that getting closer to an achievement now? Do you feel like that's a bit more doable now? Because
it's a bit egotistical because I do Google myself once a month or something.
I Google myself a couple of times a day. No, I'm just kidding. That's a bad joke.
I'm married.
So more than I mean. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'd love to give her a challenge. I know that she's out of the min and she doesn't do it anymore. But I think that's because they kept on making it have handicap for right how you've got to eat 20 chilies before you jump out on the stage and do it again.
Yeah. Which is that'll get old.
That way. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll get old really quickly.
So I'm pretty sure she'd happy to have my name up there instead of hers, and I'll take the belt. And hopefully by doing these challenges, by going over to New Zealand and getting I don't like to say that I'm going to be Australian champion again, because Han Hot Wheels is a serious competitor, and I'm a little bit worried about him. He's been in hardcore training for quite a bit now.
He's taken it serious this year. Yeah.
I still don't take myself seriously. I'm pretty sure I will trip up and I will fall and I will spew and I will prove to everyone that I am human and I'm just having a bit of a lucky streak at the moment. Everyone says, "Oh, it's not lucky, you do this and you're pretty good at it." How can you be good at eating chilies? You just do it and you push past the pain and the feet's starting to get stuck and the tongue is not working right. I'm taking my shoes off because that's the first thing.
Yeah.
I did that in Newcastle too. Oh.
Yeah. No, you did. No, seriously. Some people were watching going like as if, and like I tried the pods before, I had to test them as part of it and whatever, and it fucking ruined me. But some people were watching you going, "This fucker's eating them like they're fucking lollies." Like, are you for real? And they were in disbelief that someone could do it that easily and that quickly. And like, then you burped and like this burp came out and it stung my eyes. And then this kid who's 2 meters away going, "Mister, that's really hot. How are you doing that?" And we were like, "Whoa," and like, seriously, the heat that was coming off you, like, was making me sweat. If you watch back the video, I'm actually starting to sweat. And I'm not even eating any chilies. It's just the heat coming off you. And I was just like, like, guys, you've got to honestly be here to believe this, And that's right. Someone was saying, what about Adam Connell? He's a machine too. Absolutely. Adam Connell is on another level this year. He's the undisputed champion of the Extreme Meatball Challenge. We did something, we can't sort of really talk about it because we signed a non-disclosure agreement about it, but we will be talking about it very, very soon, that he did some amazing stuff. So we can't really talk about it on social media, but that is just wow, So Adam Connell, the AKA the Chili King, he's no pushover either. So I would think between you three,
I can't see him. I don't know what he's capable of.
And that's sort of one of his... That's sort of one of his powers. He's a real dark horse because he's not much of a talker. He's sort of more action more than words kind of guy. He's a very kind of quiet guy, but when he goes and jumps in, he certainly achieves. So he's certainly a threat. That is for sure, So I would never doubt him, And that being said, everyone else in the championship as well is a serious threat. No one is a pushover this year. So there is an incredible stack of guys that are and girls that are attempting this year. So that's pretty wild. So what's this next one that you're trying, Matt? Like, have you got sauce coming out? You don't have blood coming out. You just got sauce coming out, guys.
Yeah, it feels that way. It feels like the tap's on in the nose, but there's nothing coming out. But nose, my lip are burning. It hurts. Yeah,
Adam is the quiet achiever, we're told.
Yeah. I don't like these wide glasses because it burns the top of my lip as well. This is smoky jalapeno sauce.
Smoky habanero. Oh, yeah, from Hobbs Kitchen. That's pretty good, that one, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So we're just talking. So while you're pouring that one, or I don't know, are you going to pour it into the shot, or are you going to just go straight in the mouth?
I'm going to neck it. This is only hot, so I'll do the.
It's only hot.
Out of the shot glass.
You worry me, mate. Sometimes I just. And how many sauces have you got there tonight? Oh my god!
It's a stick. I'm not even getting this.
Oh, she's. Oh my god! That looks like a really chunky. Oh no! What are you doing? How much is left on that one? Show us the bottle. Oh shit! Just necks up a fucking bottle. Oh my god! So that being said, look. Okay.
Just
So look, mate. Juggling family, chili, and work. How do you achieve a life balance with what's going on? It must be a bit challenging. What's it called? Having a young one and then trying to do all this kind of stuff as well.
Extremely challenging. Because worst part about it is I swore to Sam when I first won that competition, make sure I'm not that person that chases the challenge. Make sure if I have to travel, don't let me do it. If I've got to go overseas, I'm just doing this one competition and then that's it. Yeah, I'm going over New Zealand. I'm getting the Oceanic belt. Yeah, I'm chasing this all the way to the top. I want to be number one. I want, not just when you Google me in Australia to be number one, I want the world to know that Greg Barlow is number one chili eating challenge. And if I've got to eat 160 reapers and drink 3 or 4 litres of chili sauce in order to do that, so be it. Probably should do the challenges like Dan does, but that's too time consuming and too much of an effort for the family, for the work and everything else that goes on. So I love the competitions. I think it is so much fun. You get everyone involved in it. You live and breathe this stuff, and the passion that you bring into it makes me go, oh yeah, okay, one more. I'll just do this one last challenge and then that's it, no more. Oh, Greg, can you just do this one thing for me? Okay, then, Phil. Yeah, I got it. No, yeah, I got it. So yeah.
I absolutely admire. I absolutely admire your passion.
So.
What's happening?
Well, no, I'm still here. Just trying to think how to juggle work and chili and still think straight after that last one. I don't know. You'll have to talk a little bit for me, sorry.
So just do the best you can, I'm guessing, day to day.
Yeah. I love my work, mate. I fix ice makers. It's awesome. Work long and hard in my trade to do nothing. And now I fix ice makers. It's awesome. Everyone goes, but aren't you overqualified for that? No, someone pays me to watch water freeze. I used to get paid to watch water boil, and now I get paid to watch water freeze. This is cool.
So, isn't it ironic that you're doing these really crazy hot things, and then you're near stuff freezing all the time? Does that feel a bit soothing? Is it a good place to be in your workplace, like after you're burning the insides and that?
I also work on blast chillers, so if I want to get into a negative 40-degree room, there's always that as well.
Wow.
How cold it is outside. It's only 2 degrees. I'm about to go into a freezer. I'm quite happy to go outside, thank you. I'll wear shirt to work. The only time I put a jumper on is when I've got to go into the freezer. Uh, Drinking and eating all this chili helps, keeps me nice and warm.
There you go. So there you go. So this is assisting for your workplace.
Yeah.
100%.
Builds up
So
pain
what?
tolerance.
Yeah. So what's this next one you got there now?
Same brand, the 666 barbecue hot. So this is
Ooh.
extra hot.
All right. Hob's got
This
some
one's
great sauces too.
funnier.
Yeah.
I'm still on this one. Yeah, the Little Reaper. That one was awesome. I seriously recommend everyone, if you're not into chili, that still is good.
100%. So we're just asking, what season do you prefer to eat chili? Like in the cold or the hot, or is there a preference? Or
I've only ever done it in the winter time, I think. So, our challenge is in August, so that's sort of winter. The Victorian contest was in March, April. That's bloody cold too. So, um, I don't know. Look, when all this stupid bloody Corona crap is over and done with, and people can start touching each other's hands and sitting next to each other, and we've got to sit down and do a proper challenge, I reckon the hot stuff is going to bring me undone. Because, as I said earlier, I only got through about 8 wings and I was through. But yet I can drink all this stuff and I can eat chilies like it's going out of fashion. We start putting tempered food in there, I reckon I'll go down fairly quickly.
what do you mean by
This
tempered food? It's in,
hot food, hot chicken wings, or if it was hot barbecue things. I just find if I'm out at a restaurant, hot food is in the temperature hot, it affects me more. It's hotter,
temperature.
spicier. Whereas this is room temperature. And drink this, not a problem. The chilies were all room temperature. I didn't have a problem with that. It's the when it's hot. If I pour this on a hot wing, I might struggle. So there's your Achilles heel. Anyone? Wait till we're sitting down and bring out the hot wings.
Okay, so hot wings challenges is just your killer here. I think that's a lot of people are going to try and take note of that because they're like amazed by what you can do. How much did you just eat then? You just drank then?
Oh, fuck all, I'm about to spew.
Oi, careful then. Totally up to you. We're not going to make you drink or eat more than you want.
I've
But
got one more to go.
that's
You've not stopping me yet.
one more. You've got the Bob and Brian's one as well there, apparently.
I just wanted to bring them out because this is my
Oh, okay.
hometown, so I wanted to give a plug to Bob and Brian. I'm pretty sure they did the Nelligan challenge because that was one that I saw on the internet to see who could get. Did we lose the New South Wales contestant and we need to find someone else? Is that what it was about?
We got one. So Adam is the New South Wales contestant.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And he's just,
so
yeah.
they're doing good things in Nelligan. So I just wanted to pull that source out and thank them for sending it and putting it in the prize pack for me. That was a good little blast from the past because I read all the labels and check everything out. Nelligan, oh cool, yeah. But no, I don't think I've got any more room for that tonight. Sorry. I'll do this.
I think you might upset people if you went and represent ACT. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
You'd upset a few people if you represent Canberra.
Yeah, it still feels weird to see Greg from Melbourne. I said, no, I'm from Canberra. Oh, no, wait up, I live here now. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to do that.
So,
But no, that'd super suck if I travelled to each and every state to win their competitions. It'd be a real boring national challenge, wouldn't it?
so it's a bit silly to ask you about training or prep because we know that you don't really do much in that
This is it
kind
right
of sense.
Right now, you're watching me do it, and you can see how much I'm enjoying it at the moment. So,
But what are your thoughts on competing? Like, is there a certain mindset you go into when you compete?
like, yeah, I've got to push the pain back. So You know it's going to hurt, so you just forget about it, and that's the best way to do it.
Just forget about it.
Yeah, you just go, oh well, this is happening now. Okay, it's going to happen. Just do it. It's like skydiving. You're in the
Just
plane.
go with the
You're
flow.
going on the way up there. You can't turn back. The pilot isn't going to drop you back down. There is only one way that you're getting to the earth, and that's jumping. And it's the exact same way with eating chilies. Now you can go up in the front, playing, kicking and screaming. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. It's the same with chilies. Like, I can sit here and go, my nose hurts. My lip is in so much pain right now. Oh, the headache. Oh, I can't talk straight. I feel like throwing up. It's not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to do anything. So you just go, it is what it is. About it. Doesn't less it hurts, but sort of want to psych the other competitors out. Seriously, stop now. I can do this all day. Have a look at yourself. Do you really want to put yourself through the pain in the morning? Because it's going to hurt.
So it's poker face as well. Is that the combination that you're saying there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the last sauce you're going to try and do, mate. If you can open it. Well, there we go. So what's this one?
I can open it. It's whether I should open it or not.
Oh, wow. I just pour it. Oh, that's pretty thick.
Thick stuff.
So this is from Hobbs again.
Yeah.
And I think this is Burning Reaper, is it?
Burning Reaper sauce, ultra hot.
So this is actually one of the rounds this year as well.
Oh, right. This doesn't count as cheating, does it?
No, not at all. Not at all. Some might say this is training. But I don't know. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to talk up to this, but have you got any advice for people that are attempting the things that you've attempted, mate?
Have some fun. Come out, get into the competition, have a good laugh. The crowd gets right behind you, and the sense of community is amazing. I'm trying to get into it, but not as much as everyone else. And wow, that you produce from it is amazing. Some of the people just as enthusiastic and love it just as much. The people that show up these chili contests year after year after year. I've only done 2 of them. I know people. I've been told about people that have been doing the one in Brunswick for the last 6 years or however long it's been going for. They just absolutely love it. Get these 2 girls that dress head to toe in chili, like not in chilies, in a chili outfit that they
Chili
make
suit.
out of foam and everything, and like they spend weeks in an outfit. Like that's dedication for it. And that, mate, I love that sort of thing. Like it just pumps you up, makes you feel appreciated, but it just gets you in the mood for it type thing.
Gets you in the mood.
I love fancy dress. It just makes you feel appreciative and better for it. Like when you go to concerts and festivals, I don't want to just go in board shorts and a t-shirt. That's boring. I love going dressed up. And
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of fancy dress, as you can tell. So somebody asked us, what wing challenge did you do, mate? Is there a video to that one at all?
Oh, it's a 30-second video that I filmed. No, it was just me chucking 21 Carolina Reapers in a blender, putting it on some wingdings and chucking it in the oven for 20 minutes or however it was. So, yeah, and it was just because I could. I couldn't get my hand sauce at the time. Well, Reapers come and pack a freeze down in worse. I'll just go get some.
So you didn't put them in a sauce. You just sort of blended them.
And you can't. Sorry.
So you didn't put them in a sauce. You just sort of blended them and put them on top of the wings.
Yeah, and then put them in the oven and ate it.
You're an animal, mate. Far out. I would like to see that video. Far out.
Okay.
All right. So I'll let you. The dog was eating it. What?
He licked it off the carpet, the poor dog.
Oh no! That poor dog. Was it? What was that?
Frozen there.
Yeah.
Froze.
Oh, he's freezing up.
That's
That's all right. Oh, nice one. Here you go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, he's feeling that. Oh. That is a solid shot, though. Show us the glass. Show us the bottom of the glass there.
Well, it's a little bit in it, but it's too chunky. I can't get it out. If we're in
That's
competition,
yeah.
if this was 13th of August at 6 o'clock or about 6:30 when we finally start doing it, I'd get the spoon out. No, I wouldn't. I lied. Just stick my tongue in there and tongue it out. But yeah, just get the rest of it. But I've got to work
Mate.
tomorrow, and I'm seriously feeling the effects right about now.
Yeah, this is the first time I've genuinely actually seen you affected by capsaicin. That's the weirdest thing. But it feels like that you've got like a competition head and you've got sort of a normal kind of head. And you're not in your competition mode yet too, which is odd. Like the fact that you've just done so much crazy stuff just then and how much sauce you've had, which is definitely more than 12 shots. Like some of them you had like half a bottle is just, wow. You know, that's phenomenal as it is. Like, did you drink? One of them was like a whole bottle, was it, or?
That one's down to about there. Got through most of that.
Show us, man. I didn't see it. Just sort of froze. Show me again.
That was the 25 out of 10 Scorpion.
Scorpion struck on steroids.
About there. Scorpion on steroids.
That is a hard sauce to shot. That's your favourite?
The ones that I just did, that's my favourite. I'm glad
there you go. That's a
drink all of that because I'll have that on dinner sometime soon.
Oh, mate. Wow. So, look, last question while I've still got you, mate. What's in the future for Iron Guts Barlow? You said before you got the September New Zealand Chili Championships. What else were you attempting after that, mate?
Once again, whatever it takes to get me to number one. So, if my quest to number one chili world ranking is climbing Mount Everest, I think I'm at the base camp at Tibet, just chilling out, having tea with the monks at the moment. So I've got a long way to go before top, and I can go, yes, I am number one.
And so
I'll get to the top.
Yeah. And so that being said, like if you do manage to take the Oceania belt from them and you have the right to challenge Shahina, what have you got to say to Shahina for the world belt?
Let's do it. Let's have some fun. But if I could, I don't want to do one-on-one. Let's get some other people involved. We'll have 4 on that side and 4 on that side and us two in the middle, and we'll have a bit of a challenge. And once again, if I could do it for Beyond Blue and raise some money for a good cause, or to do it that way, because it's just eating chili. That's stupid. Let's put some good cause behind it.
100%,
my brain is starting to come out of my nose at the moment.
You drank a considerable amount of hot sauce, my man. Like that's probably even more than what's in the comp. I think there's only 12 shots in the comp. You've had like more than 12 shots. Some like one's the end of a bottle, when half bottles. My man, that's a frightening amount of sauce. How's the stomach feeling? Is it a bit gurgly?
Yeah, that I could only eat chili as well. There you go, Dan. I can drink sauce as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. All right, buddy. Well, is there anything else you want to say? Any shout-outs you want to say before we let you go tonight, mate?
No, I'm done. I can't think anymore. My nose is hurting too much and my lips.
Derry asked, have you got to work tomorrow?
Shower. Sorry?
Have you got to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have fun. Is it better in the freezer or better out of the freezer?
It's better in the toilet.
Fair enough, mate. Oh, you must have a steel toilet at home, mate. I don't know. Your missus must absolutely hate you after these competitions and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go, mate. Thank you again so much for joining us, mate, and good luck at the Australian Chili Championships. I don't know if you're going to need it. Wow, again, you still thrill and blow our minds with your chili tolerance and what you can and can't do. My God, my man, good luck. And the same will be together in New Zealand seeing what you can do and giving the Kiwis a run for their money too, mate.
I've got my tickets. Let's go.
Sure do. All right, legend. I'll catch you later.
If I win, but everyone will have to watch Saturday the 13th of August to see how I go, if I can do it. So Dan and Adam, I don't know about them. I reckon they've got some competition in them. They'll give me a good run for my money. And now my hands are starting to burn. This is going to have to go lose some clothes, sorry.
All right, buddy. We'll catch you later, mate. You have a great night. Good talking again, and we'll see you August 13th.
Thank you. Catch you, mate.
See you, legend. Oh, Spice Legends. Wow. How was that for an interview and a conversation and a chat? 12 shots are in the national competition, the national championship, and he had well over the equivalent of 12 shots, one whole bottle. We saw a couple of half bottles. Oh, my God, Spice Legends. Just chugging bottles. What a frightening human being. But Spice Legends, we're going to have to leave you there. Wow, that was a great time. I'm glad you guys came and joined us. But for now, Spice Legends, I have to say, let's keep calm. Be awesome.